Hello everyone, so today's video is another study with me, and this one is the second part of my half term. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So I started off on Monday by just writing a to-do list, and then I started by reading an article for psychology. Then I was just reading another article for psychology that we were given, and they asked us to read through and make brief notes around it and then summarise it. And at the end of this one there was a crossword which I had a go at, and I have to say it was very, very difficult, so I did have to look a lot of them up. And then at 11 o'clock I just stopped for a break and I made myself some coffee and I watched a few YouTube videos, and after that I started by reading through a history paper that we'd been given for homework, which was very, very long and tedious but very interesting nonetheless. And then at 1 I was typing up some French vocab onto Quizlet because I am trying my absolute best to keep on top of all of the vocab learning for French. And then after that I was just doing some corrections on a psychology assessment that we'd done, and I then typed up the improved answers, I guess, onto a Word document. And then Monday afternoon I went out, so I just finished off the day by reading some more of the book that we're meant to be reading for French. So on Tuesday I started by typing up all of the extra reading that I've done for French and the notes that I got from this. So I made a table with different facts about different sections of marriage and family life, and then after that I just went through and individually typed up notes from each of the articles that I'd found. This week I was actually working at lunchtime on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, so I didn't get very much done on these days, but I just finished off Tuesday by doing a summary task that we'd been set for homework for psychology. And then on Wednesday, I just did a couple of French tasks on a website called My Dynamic, and then I also made an essay plan on memory for psychology. Then on Thursday, I wrote myself a to-do list and started by writing up more French vocab onto Quizlet. And then I was just going through some history notes on Empire and making a couple of mind maps. So the first one was on the scramble for Africa and the second one was on Britain's involvement in Egypt, because I would like to try and get on top of revision. And then I actually didn't end up doing anything on Friday and Saturday because I was quite busy. So on Sunday morning, I just wrote myself a pretty long to-do list. So I just added some more vocab to Quizlet from a booklet that we've been given with a lot of general kind of vocab in it. And then after that, I was writing out by hand the summaries that I'd done earlier in the week because our printer broke and I needed to hand them in the next day. Then after lunch, I just read some more of the book for French and typed up some more vocab. After that, I then went on and sorted out my folders, so I was just moving the work that I'd done this term into my bigger files for the next term. And finally, to end the week, I just did some Spanish, so I was looking at the future tense and just writing out a sheet on the general rules of the future tense, and then I went on and did some practice.